Hi and welcome to the homepage really of the brand new CCSP Success Club membership site. So just to get started, what you will find from now on all of these trainings, these videos, the documents, everything, to keep it simple, you will see the words, or the letters I should say, CCSP. Below that I've made it very clear, as you can see, what it stands for. The Success Club is very simple. It's for consultants, coaches and service providers, and it is a membership site which is going to be full of content, legal documents, marketing information, training information, absolutely everything that you require to become a successful consultant, coach and service provider within your niche. So this is the very first intro video, so thank you ever so much for joining us and being a part of this. I know it's a big commitment. This is probably one of the largest trainings that I've ever done in the last 7 years. I really am opening up my complete consultancy, coaching and training business to you. As I've said, there's legal documents that's going to be involved that you can access, i.e. legal contracts and all of those sort of things that you will get inside here. So the fact that you've taken action, the fact that you've become a part of this and you've shown commitment is absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to run through exactly what this is about, what's included, and how you will benefit from this. So sit back, put your feet up, grab a cup of coffee, grab a cup of tea, whatever you want to do, and just enjoy this very short video as I introduce you to the Consultants, Coaches and Service Providers Success Club membership site. Okay, so I thought I would start at looking to the future, because that's something that, you know, really needs to happen within this industry. And as a consultant, a coach and service provider, you are part of the fundamental changes affecting business. And your niche is one of the most challenging businesses and professions. So the CCSP Success Club is about the future of consulting, coaches and service providers in a very competitive world, and about the future of your business as a consultant, as a coach and as a professional service provider. Although this training is addressed primarily to consultants, coaches and service providers who are developing and building a practice, this training can be extremely valuable to those who are just starting a consultancy practice, or getting into coaching, or starting a brand new service providing business, or who are already well established too. Most new CCSPs have plenty of experience within their niche, but they are generally new to being in business for themselves when they start out. Suddenly the issue that they have to, you know, that they have to handle all the details of a business. As their business grows, CCSPs face a challenge of change and increased management responsibilities. So in Module 1, we will look at some of the basics of a consultant's, coaches and service provider's business. It will be of greatest interest to the beginning of consultants, coaches and service providers, and it may contain some valuable points of information for the developing or established CCSP expert. So building your practice demands a solid understanding of the special financial arrangements and billing procedures used in a CCSP business. Those who leap into this without planning soon find themselves bankrupt and out of business. Many fail to take overheads, expenses, and profits into account, even those who are working from home. And I'm speaking from experience here of myself, who worked from home for 4.5 years and completely neglected a lot of these things, which is why I'm including this for you. So, like any business, a successful practice requires financial planning and sound accounting procedures. Special accounting techniques for CCSPs will be reviewed in Module 9. We will go and talk about things like fees and finances, and it's something that I've learned, something that I've been taught, and something that I've had to use over the last few years, and it's very, very crucial. So as I said, that will be covered in Module 9. However, there is more to running a good and successful consultancy or coaching or service providing practice than balancing the books and allocating resources. As a CCSP, you have to look to the future, anticipating changes in your market and areas of specialization and predicting new trends. And that is something, again, that is constantly happening within the Wakefield Group, within my practice. It's constantly changing. I've got to be on the ball. Okay, so again, it's something that we're going to be touching on. And here's why. If you don't, you become part of the past. Okay, and that's where a lot of CCSPs fail. So in Module 4 and 5, we're going to be going through and finding or using opportunities to demonstrate how to assess a future direction and take advantage, using opportunities, demonstrate how to assess future directions and take advantage of them. So I think you'll really enjoy those two modules. Are very, very important. Now, as a CCSP, you also look to the future by marketing, and that is crucial, okay? And it's something that I say to everybody, regardless of your expertise within your niche, what you are becoming is a marketer, okay? And that's something that we will be teaching and going into depth on. Just getting a contract, no matter how big, will not guarantee continued success. I can absolutely promise you that. You win by building and managing your practice. So in Module 6, we will be covering marketing. We will show you how to avoid the periodic famines that, to be fair, result from inconsistent or ineffective sales efforts. Okay, as I've said, I'm speaking from experience here. One thing that I've had to do, coming from a sales background and spending 20 years in sales, I have really had to learn about marketing and learn various different forms of marketing, online and offline marketing. So it's something that we're going to touch on in a lot of detail. Another reality of business life is competition, guys. Okay, this is life. Personally, I enjoy it. I've learned to not look at people as competitors, but I've learned to look at them as potential joint venture partners. CCSPs who fail to update their practice and evaluate their market position end up wondering why they aren't getting new contracts. You need an edge in competition, and you need to keep that edge sharp. So in Module 3, we're going to cover some of the skills inventory shows you. We're going to cover some of the skills which I'll be showing you how to stay ahead of your competitors. Okay. A successful CCSP is professional. Okay, without a shadow of a doubt. You need to stay professional. And again, that's something, with myself, I really slept, let that go. I slipped and I let it go. And it's something that, I've had to pull back myself. I've had to be more professional, as a consultant, as a coach. That's what we need to be looked at, okay? When a professional CCSP is retained by a client, the relationship that follows is handled as a business contract. A flamboyant nod and a handshake are simply not enough, okay, and I spent a lot of time relying on that and doing that. So what I've done and what I will be doing in Module 10, we're going to be covering contracts and client relationships. Covers the importance of this area because only recently I've changed all my contracts, my terms and conditions, various things that I've had to change, I've had to update, I've invested in. So yeah, I'm going to be covering that. It's very, very important. So to be successful, you must be able to build a strong reputation, publicize your abilities, have prospective clients see the need for your service and handle contracts. Besides being a good technician, you need to be a marketer, manager, and a very, very good planner. Most of all, you have to be willing to work for your fee by rendering a valued service. The simple truth is that a CCSP practice is a business like any other, and its success depends on your ability to manage it. And that is really, really crucial, and that's something that I want to help you with. Again, just speaking from experience, I've let various things slip. I wasn't as professional as I should have been. I didn't maybe value my service, and my fees, really slipped. The whole point of this training is to get you to a point where you are doubling, even tripling your business, okay? We've gone from ourselves from charging an hourly rate to no longer doing an hourly rate of, what was we doing, 180 quid an hour. We're now doing set fees that start off at £2,497, okay, and we've set it up in a way which is so much better, and that's exactly what we want to do with you. If you're a good consultant, coach or service provider, you need to pride yourselves on really being out of work, because you want to become and base your business on being results driven, offering good quality advice and a service that gets results, okay? So if somebody's staying with you on the long haul, you're either maybe doing something wrong where you're not getting the results, or you might have a set system where you look at a certain thing, you're getting results on that one, and then you move to the next level. And that's what we want to teach you. We've got a basic system. Well, yeah, it is basic, but we've got a simple process where we can deliver success on individual sections of each business, on their business, which will cover a 12-month period. So we know for a fact that every client we get, we can literally guarantee 12 months of work for them, okay, which is absolutely fantastic, and that's what you need to do, and that's something that we'll be teaching you inside here as well. So okay, what's next then? Well, we will be working together every 2 weeks, personally, but obviously you have access to this training and these documents 24/7. Obviously you can log in at any time and get access to them, but what's important is, as I said, we get to work together every 2 weeks. The next video that you will watch inside here is going to be titled The Demand for a Consultant, Coach and Service Provider, and you'll see that either underneath this video or there'll be a button to continue, and it will take you to the next module as well. So what's coming up then inside this? Well, a heck of a lot, to be honest. As I said, I'm really putting my business out here on a plate for you, absolutely everything. So what's going to be coming up next, as I've just said, the demand for consultants, coaches and service providers. Then it's going to lead into consultants, coaches, service providers is unique. I'm going to do another video like this all about that. We're then going to go into the successful consultant, coach and service provider. The next one follows the importance of motivation, the 3 big myths. I think you'll enjoy that module. We then go into the big competitor myth, okay, because there's a lot of startups or small SME businesses that are obviously, you know, consultants, coaches, service providers who are really put off with, you know, dealing with the big businesses, you know, the big agencies, the big corporations. Well, I'm going to include in here and tell you why you shouldn't be, okay? Because often businesses of our size, like ourselves, pretty much win those competitions, win those contracts, and I'm going to go into that, okay? But like I say, there is a big myth that the big agencies, the big corporations always win them, but it's complete rubbish, okay? So I'm going to help you win big competition, win some contracts with big competitors. We're also going to do a module on successful transition. There's going to be a module on consultants, coaches, service providers, orientation, task or process. That's quite a good module. There's going to be another one about competing. We're going to go into about protecting your turf as well, again, because you know, making yourself stand out, making yourself the go-to person. So we're going to talk about that. I'm going to do a module about tips. We're then going to go into obviously starting your practice and different ways of going into it. We're also going to start looking at developing your skills. We're going to go into quite an in-depth module about finding opportunities, okay, because that's obviously something that we're always looking for, is finding new opportunities. Following on from that, we're going to look at turning those opportunities into profits, okay, and that's obviously what we're in business for. We're also going to do a great section on low cost and no cost marketing, so I think you'll really enjoy that one. I'm also going to go into doing a module about effective direct marketing. Again, that's something what I got started with, and even to this day I still swear that direct marketing is probably the best form of marketing when it comes to conversions. The only issue with that, unfortunately, because of the post, it has got more expensive, but there's ways of doing it, and I will go into that. We're going to do a module about selling your services, okay? We then touch on setting your fees. As I said, you know, the point of this is to take you from charging a low cost hourly rate and getting you in a position where you are confident to charge big fees, okay? And as I said, our consultancy fees now start at just shy of £2,500, going up to just shy of £8,500, okay? And that's where I want you guys to be. I want us to share the success when, you know, we get someone who we've won a deal, or we've signed a contract with a client that's paying us £8,500. You know, I want us to share that. We're going to be going through contracts, looking at those clients, CCSPs, relationships, very important. I'm going to give you a load of sample contracts as well, so you can look at those and use those, and much, much more, okay? So I think you can see, guys, from, you know, just in the last couple of pages, there's a lot that we're going to be covering, okay? So you need to be patient. This is one reason why, obviously, I'm doing fortnightly calls with you guys, because for me to put this content in here, it is going to take time, okay? It's not going to happen overnight, but, you know, you've seen what's going to be coming. So, you know, if at any point you look at these and you go, right, okay, well, you know, I'm just starting out, you know, I want more information on starting my practice, let me know, okay? And I'll get those modules in there. On the other hand, if you're looking at, you know, low cost or no cost marketing, if that's a priority of yours, again, please tell me. And I will make sure that that content's delivered, okay? So go through these, and if there's something that you need urgently, let me know, and I will make that module a priority. If I don't hear from you within this, that's fine. I'll just do it as each module comes along. But obviously what's important is that you are available every 2 weeks for us to talk, okay? There's, what, 7 or 8 of us inside here at the moment, which is fantastic. So we've already had the first call. Obviously we have spoken that what we're going to do, one Wednesday it will be the first online, or the Google Hangout will be 11 till 12, so it will be a morning call, and then the next one will be an evening, and that's how we're going to rotate it, because I understand that there's members that can't always do a daytime and can't always do an evening, but every call is going to be recorded and put in here. But the whole point of those calls is that they are Q&A, they are mastermind calls, they are brainstorming sessions. So for you to get the best out of this opportunity, for you to become a 6-7 figure earner and have a real serious business, consultancy, coaching or service providing agency or practice, you need to be on those calls, okay? Because we will be sharing what's working, what isn't working. You know, we're going to be brainstorming, we're going to be going over so much. So don't just rely on those calls being recorded and coming into the membership site, okay? It's absolutely vital that you get on those calls. So that's as I said, this is the intro video. I hope this has made sense. Please watch it again. I hope you've been able to see the slides. You know, you might be able to read it yourself, but as you can see, there's a lot coming here. I really am opening up my business for the first time ever, and just giving it to you on a plate. You've got absolutely everything here. There is no excuse, guys, why you cannot have a successful 6 or 7 figure income. There really isn't, okay? So yeah, I hope you appreciate this, I hope you enjoy this, and I look forward to seeing you on the next call. So for now, this is myself, Paul Wakefield, and again, welcome inside the Success Club, and I really look forward to helping you grow your business, and I look forward to the day where you send me an email or you tell me that you've just won a contract for someone who's paying you $8.5 grand a month. I really look forward to that day, because that is our aim for every single one of you inside this membership site. Thanks ever so much, and I'll see you on the next Google Hangout. Take care for now. Bye bye.